All right, everyone. Um, Contact Guard. This is a anti-spam call software specifically developed for the Samsung Galaxy A15 5G. Um, upon installation, which we're going to show you momentarily, uh, it will block spam calls. Anyone that's not already in your contact list on your device, your phone won't even ring, and they'll receive an instant SMS text message that tells them this number no longer accepts calls from unrecognized callers. So, um, let's see. I'm going to go through the installation process right here. Now, I'm going with different ways to actually get you the APK to actually install it. Um, I'm renting the software to you because that seems like it'd be the best way to do it. So for $10 for the first year, $7 for the following year, and $4 for the year after that, you get peace of mind and you won't be pestered on your phone by people who have no business reaching out to you just to try to sell you something, or because they got your information from some data broker somewhere. All right, so let me see. Let me get to installing this really quick. Let's see. It says, do you want to install this app? Install. Now, keep in mind, because this isn't ran through the Google Play Store, it may give you other prompts. So let's take a peek and see how that's going to look. Oh, it just said install. Huh. Okay. Typically, it'll ask if you want to scan it and see if there's anything harmless or harmful in it. And you can scan it. That's fine. You can say install anyway, and it'll install. But we're going to open it right now. And when you open it up, it's not technically on yet. So you're going to need to turn it on. I have this phone in airplane mode right now because I didn't want to get any calls while I was making this recording for the website. So let's turn it on. It says the permissions it asks. It wants access to the phone call log. You got to click allow. Access to your contacts. Allow. To make and manage phone calls. Allow. Yes, it needs all these permissions so it can give you peace, and so it knows who's calling, and it runs it through your phone book. And guess what? If they're not in your phone book, they don't get through. They get a text message that essentially tells them, look, I'll show you what this text message says in a moment. But anyway, it says it wants permission to send that text message to them, to tell them that this this phone number no longer receives anonymous calls, essentially. So we're going to click allow on that too. Now, when it asks for this other stuff, in here, depending on your phone, I clicked grant, by the way. You want to make sure you have your auto blocker on, and trying to see what else it needs. Oh yeah, you want to make sure it's got access to phone. So phone is selected, and yeah, that should be pretty much it. Now, I'm going to hit the back button here, and this permissions needed box will pop up anytime you open the app. So just touch anywhere on the screen like so, and it will go away just like that. It will keep a log of all the block calls. I uninstalled this program before I decided to make this video so I could show you from scratch how to get it in. And it does wonderful things. So let me see. I probably need to take my phone out of airplane mode so I can give you a demonstration. Let me see. Make sure I go the right direction with this. Airplane mode, we're going to turn that off. And maybe I'll get lucky and get a spam call while we're recording right now. That would actually be wonderful. All right, it's no longer in airplane mode. And while I'm at it, I might as well turn Wi-Fi back on. Turn Wi-Fi back on. All right. So let's see. Now I'm going to, and this, can pretty much you just leave it in the background and it does its job. It does survive a reboot and all that stuff, so you could reboot your phone and it's still going to block the calls. So if your battery dies or something like that or whatever, and you turn it back on and then all of a sudden you think you're going to get spam calls, no, that's not going to happen. You're going to be fine. So let me see where I can go. I'll go right here, and then I'll go select through my files and put it back on my desktop just so I have it available. Let me see. Where's it at? Where you at, buddy? All right, there we go. And so I put it right there. All right, so sorry, I should have had this little better done, but let's see.
Low battery.
Wait. All right. Let's give it a.
Low battery.
That was weird. All right, let me grab my other phone. Since this one is being difficult. Should have left it on the charger. Who has a damn home phone anymore anyway? Guess I'm one of those dinosaurs. Anywho. All right.
I'm sorry, you can't leave a message because the person you called has a voicemail box that hasn't been set up yet.
All right, so if they call you and they're not authorized to call you, it'll reject the call, send them to voicemail. Now let me simulate somebody that you do know calling you. So let's do that again. can see the call goes right through. So that's essentially the program. And let's see if we can get a peek at the text messages. Because the first call that I called, if you remember, although that one was kind of like a *67, but you know, any number that's not in your uh, call list and in your contact list was going to get rejected, and it's going to give them a message similar to this right here. This number does not accept calls from unrecognized callers. Your call has been automatically declined. If you believe this is an error, please contact the owner via email or SMS text messaging. So this is the value of Contact Guard. You install it and you don't get pestered anymore. Your phone doesn't ring every 5 minutes. It may show a number on the screen for a couple of seconds. If it's not in your contact list, it gets rejected almost instantly. And your phone shouldn't even ring with Contact Guard installed. So if you're looking for peace and you're being pestered by telemarketers, or you just purchased a new telephone number for your Samsung Galaxy A15 5G, Contact Guard is what you need. You know, all those strange numbers calling in. I dealt with some wild stuff. So, anywho, it's there for you. And it's $10 for the first year, $7 for the second year, and $4 for the third year. So, thank you for your time.